Palm oil. Never heard of it? Well, you probably don't go a day without eating or using this vegetable oil in some form or another. Now, there's nothing wrong with palm oil, but the way it is often harvested has people going nuts.
Palm oil can be found in crackers, pies, cosmetics and pet food, just to name a few, making palm oil the most widely produced edible oil on the planet. But what if I told you that this is contributing to deforestation, climate change and is threatening several species?
Most palm oil is produced in Indonesia, on land that was once home to thriving rainforests. But as the demand for palm oil grows, more and more of these rainforests are being cleared to make way for palm plantations. Experts say that this situation is heading for catastrophe as endangered species, including Sumatran tigers and orangutans, are being pushed towards extinction.
The palm oil crisis could, if you like, be seen as something of a time bomb.
Andy Green is a sustainable palm oil certifier who believes in saving one forest at a time. He's passionate about cleaning up the palm oil industry and spreading the word on the devastating consequences if we don't heed the warning signs.
Also, deforestation is a big issue for climate change, and that should impact upon every consumer in the long run.
In 2004, the World Wildlife Fund for Nature helped set up the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil. Members include every link in the global supply chain, from growers and processors to food companies, retailers and investors. These members follow a set of international standards for responsible palm oil production. Producers that show they meet these criteria are able to sell certified sustainable palm oil. This means companies that use it in their lipstick, foodstuffs and pies can make the same guarantee to their customers.
For a grower to be certified sustainable, they won't use high-value conservation land, burn down rainforest, or harm endangered animals that live in the area.
But what does this mean for the average consumer? For starters, if you buy these certified products, you're not contributing to the destruction of the rainforests. The growers have to use best practice to keep soil and water supplies healthy and to reduce pollution and carbon emissions.
It sounds like the right thing to do, but are South African consumers and retailers on board?
Over 50 million tons of palm oil are produced annually, and this finds its way into foodstuffs such as confectionery and baked goods. Ilse Spies is a technical manager for a company which produces a range of pies. Pies are a big user of palm oil, so the company started sourcing sustainable palm oil earlier this year.
Oorspronklik word suiwel gebruik as 'n bestanddeel, maar daar is nie soveel suiwel beskikbaar nie en toe het hulle oorgeskakel na 'n meer gesonde alternatief wat palmolie is. Ons is die afgelope 25 jaar 'n verskaffer aan Woolworths en ons ondersteun hulle Good Business Journey en daarom het ons as 'n verskaffer besluit om oor te skakel sustainably sourced palm oil toe om ons impak op die omgewing te verminder.
The RSPO claims that 17% of the world's palm oil is now grown in a sustainable way. So becoming a member of the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil is definitely a great start and one with which Woolworths customers can identify.
We were the first South African retailer to become a member of the RSPO.
What is your future vision?
With our suppliers and in partnership with them, we've set ourselves the target that by 2020, all of our partners who make Woolies products will be doing so with certified sustainable palm oil.
So our environment is at risk. What can South Africans do to help the cause? And can we actually help?
Well, we think it's important that everybody should take a keen interest in where their food comes from and how it's made. As South African consumers, I guess the first step is to familiarize ourselves with those products that contain palm oil. And that's quite easy to do, simply read the label. Then it's about challenging the retailers or manufacturers of those products on whether the palm oil used in those products has been from a sustainable source or not.
Using palm oil itself is not a bad thing to do, but it's in the way that it's been grown that has been questionable and unfriendly in the past. But now there is chance to support the change. And it doesn't stop at the food chain. It extends to your beauty regime. What beauty products contain palm oil?
Bath and body products such as your shower gels, your soap bars, your shampoos, and to a lesser extent cosmetic products such as lip glosses and lipsticks. As part of the Good Beauty journey, we have committed to use sustainably sourced palm oil. And since soaps use the highest amount of palm oil, we thought it would be a good starting point for us.
Today, it is reported that rainforest areas the equivalent of 300 soccer fields are being destroyed every hour through open burning and mass deforestation. Using sustainable palm oil is one small way that consumers and retailers can make a difference to saving these vital habitats.
The most powerful thing we can do as South African consumers to really make a difference to the environment is to support sustainability.